Here's how to easily beat Zhang Bao in Wulong Fallen Dynasty. I recommend sorting your weapons by highest damage and equipping your biggest heavy hitters, one in each slot. For me, that's the Great Club of Polaris and the Great Wooden Hammer. They're slow weapons, but if you hold R1 and press your deflect button, you'll do fast weapon switching attacks. The boss can interrupt slow attacks, so stick to light attacks or these type of weapon switch attacks for the whole fight to stay safe. Wizardry spells wise, use Lightning Bolt if you have it. This is the best spell for interrupting the boss from doing everything they can do. It's also an early spell, so chances are you'll already have it unlocked. Another good spell you can try is Frost Lance under the water phase. However, this is a slow spell compared to Lightning Bolt, so if you have the choice, Lightning Bolt is your Huckleberry. A third good option is Absorb Vitality under the wood phase. We're going to have to rely on our companions here, so if you can use Absorb Vitality, it'll help keep them up and alive. Otherwise, you'll probably have to res them. Be sure to put on gear to get yourself to A Agility. You want both Proportion and Agility to be blue on your status screen. This will help you with better spirit management, but will also make you way more agile. Agility is a must in this fight, and A Agility will help you double dodge all over the place, which you're going to need to do if you don't want to get hit. Perks wise, my A Agility gear is complete trash, as you can see, but if I were to recommend the perks to look for, you really want to stack up on Fatal Strike damage. That's because this boss teleports everywhere, making them really hard to hit with normal attacks, but if you can nail a deflect on the boss's red teleport strike, then you'll get a chance for a Fatal Strike, which will be your biggest chance to put on big damage, so stack for it if you can. Alright, let's do it. From the start, the boss will throw out rings of fire that can be deflected, but if you quickly lock on and throw lightning bolt spells of your own, you can completely shut the boss down long enough for your companions to get to them and start hitting them. So yeah, lightning bolts. Now just keep your distance. If the ground glows red, double dodge away from it. Keep your distance but don't relax. Ranged attacks can hit you fast and the boss can teleport to you in an instant. Watch for these little circular glows that you can see on this pause. That means a red crit attack is coming. This one means the boss is going to throw a missile style attack that even sounds like a missile when it's thrown. If you deflect it, you'll reflect it back at them for really good damage. Lightning Bolt has fairly short range, but you need to get closer to use it, so only getting closer when you're comfortable to do so. It will often miss if the boss is moving or being staggered. The best time to use it is immediately after the boss teleports if you can. So long as you keep moving, you're pretty safe while you're out of range. Be prepared to double dodge at a moment's notice though, and remember if you get caught, everything can be deflected at the very last moment. This fight takes longer with this strategy than it would if you were super aggressive, but it's also a very safe way to do the fight. You're not doing nothing here either, as anything can come at you at any time, so you have to be on your toes constantly. I mean, you can teleport to or do a red attack on you at any moment. When the boss summons minions, immediately run to the opposite side of the map to where the boss is. That gets the boss's focus off you, and you can then run and do a heavy attack to one-shot the nearest minion. Pick the second minion that's furthest from the boss and one-shot them, and then do the third. Taking out all the demonic warlock minions fast is super important, as they add an extra third to the boss's morale, which makes the boss much tougher, they'll do more damage, and they'll take less damage from you. If you're prepared to take damage, you can go in and try to help your buddies, but if you want to stay safe, just keep staying at a distance. See how you really have to time your lightning bolts for when he's standing still, and as you can see, he's also very hard to hit with a weapon. Your fight probably won't go as long as this one. RNG has kept me free of the boss's red teleport attack, which kind of sucks. Had they done one, their health would almost be gone by now. But don't worry if it's going slow, just be patient. Also, notice my companions are getting low on health. If you have access to the Absorb Vitality spell, you can prevent that easily just by casting it constantly throughout the fight. I don't have it, so I'll be rezzing them when they go down, or at least trying to. Again, if you're up for taking damage, you can speed this up by going in when you're comfortable and then backing away when you're not. I'm not doing that here, as I want to show if you're having trouble with this fight, you can basically no damage it by letting your companions do all the heavy lifting. Here's another missile attack. Notice the missile gets conjured above his head before it shoots out. You can see the dot above his head there in that pause. I needed to res one of my companions there, but I just didn't get a chance before the fight was over. While the boss didn't do a single red teleport attack during that fight, had they done that, that fight would have ended minutes earlier. So let's look at some footage from a different fight so you can see how that teleport attack plays out. The way you can tell it's coming is he briefly goes all red and fiery, then he raises his weapon out and the tip of his weapon gets a brief large glow before he teleports. You'll hear him scream as he's about to appear, and as he does appear, a second glow will shine, which is the time to press deflect. Get in a fatal strike, and with a high damage weapon you'll end up taking off around 25% of his health right there. So let's watch that again. If he does 2 of these attacks or even more during the fight, you'll end the fight in absolutely no time at all. As long as you nail your deflect, of course. Anyway, that's how to take out this boss with minimal damage. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.